Hello, good morning and welcome. It's just after 9 o'clock and it's Wednesday, the 4th of October. And start with the AUD USD as ever. There hasn't really been any big changes overnight. We've had a little bit of a move up in the Australian dollar, came up towards resistance. I don't think it's going to go through it. I think we're going to continue down with this. We're below the 50, but just pointing up on the RSI, and we have a commercial short ratio of 6.98 to 1. Pound US dollar. We're still seeing weakness in this pair. I'm expecting to reach the target of 132. We might even overrun that and go down to the outer Bollinger Band here. Um, we are just below the 50 on the RSI, so we'll see what happens today, but I expect this to continue on down. The US dollar, Canadian dollar. We're hitting a little bit of resistance at the moment. We're above the 50 on the RSI, but I do expect this eventually to continue up. We've got a commercial short ratio for the Canadian dollar of a 3.9 to 1. So I will expect to see strength in this pair. US dollar, euro, US dollar. We saw a little bit of a, sorry, that's a 4-hour chart. Little bit of a green candle yesterday and last night. It's taken one of my trades out. bit niffed about that. But anyway, I'm expecting this to turn down. We're well below the 50 on the RSI, and we have got quite a good short ratio for the euro on the commitment of traders. The USD Japanese yen. We've got the non-farm payrolls employment change this afternoon, and we seem to have come to a little bit of a head here. I was expecting it to go a little bit further up. We'll see what happens this afternoon. This hasn't actually broken the 69.1, which is what I was really hoping for. That'll sort of like reach an overbought extreme. We'll see what happens. New Zealand dollar, US dollar commercials 2.32 short, which is greatly reduced from what it was. We're still below the 50 on the RSI, but slightly pointing up. I'm expecting this to continue down. The payroll this afternoon might move it on a little bit. Silver. We've actually we've come down onto a little bit of support at the moment, so we've had a little bit of a bounce back up, but I am expecting this to continue down through. Well, thank you very much for watching. There hasn't really been a big change in the last 3 days, so I'm expecting something to move substantially on Friday when we do have the non-farm payroll. So let's see what happens then. But basically, it's just stood still for the last 3 days. Okay, cheers now. Bye.